What is up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am bringing you through something a little bit different. As you've seen from the title, I did pull-ups every day for 30 days and this is what happened. I'm going to bring you through a little bit of my journey. So I can't do a pull-up and that is what's brought me here to do this challenge. I've been going to the gym for about 7 or 8 years and I still can't do a pull-up. Multiple different reasons. Number one is that it wasn't a focus of mine when I started going to the gym. It was all lower body, cardio, it's all I cared about. So my focus wasn't there. And then when I did start training pull-ups, I wasn't consistent enough with them. I just trained them here and there. And yeah, it was never frequent enough for me to make any real progress. So that is what's brought me here today to start this challenge. Honestly, I'm sick and tired of not being able to do them. Like, I'm strong, I feel strong, I've made progress everywhere, but for some reason I've just been so stuck on pull-ups. So I've set myself this challenge to break through that plateau and hopefully get out the other side doing a couple of pull-ups. Starting this, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if any progress was going to happen, but I recorded it to make myself accountable and it made myself accountable. So rewinding back to day one, here is my starting point. You can see I can just about do one pull-up, but I'm telling you, it is a struggle, it is tough, it is hard, it is taking all of my energy, and I kind of cheat too. I do a little jump into it, and one thing that I noticed as well is that I'm pulling more on one side than the other. That's fine, we all start somewhere. So here's the plan. So every day for the next 30 days, including my rest days, including my leg days, I'm going to do these 3 things to help progress my pull-ups. The first thing I'm going to start with is something new for me, and these are called negative pull-ups. A negative pull-up you will see here is where you will jump to the top of the movement, use all your energy, get it up, and as slow and controlled as you can, you'll come down to that starting position of the pull-up. The reason we're doing this is we're activating all those muscles that will be used during a pull-up. So even though we're going backwards, we are still using all the same muscles to get a regular pull-up. My top tip here is to control every part of that movement, including that last little bit of a drop. That's super important too. That is going to be your first movement of the whole pull-up. Without that first pull, you can't do the rest of it. So just make sure it's slow and controlled the whole way down. I'm going to start off by counting this. I'm going to do it for a couple of seconds, and every time I train, I'm going to try either reach that goal or exceed it. The second thing I'm going to do that is also new to me are called scap pulls. So again, you'll see this movement right here. That is just this little shrug of the shoulders, pulling those shoulder blades down and then releasing it back down again. That is engaging your big lat muscle here, and that is initiating that first movement of a pull-up. Again, we're working those muscles without actually doing a full pull-up, and this is also going to improve your grip strength. And the last thing I'm going to do to help improve my pull-ups are banded pull-ups. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit skeptical about these bands. I have made progress through these over the years, but I've been very stuck with them lately and I've kind of plateaued. They are a good way to start and I would recommend to start that way, but that's why I'm implementing these other 2 things too. I got those negatives and scap pulls to help assist that. I made my way through those bands. I started on the green, nice and thick, then I went to the purple, the red, but I've been stuck on that red for a long time. I'm able to do my 10 reps, but kind of as far as they let me go. I'm going to keep them in. They are good practice. It's a good way for me to make sure my form is correct. So that was day 1. I got day 2, day 3, day 4. I'm stuck on 1 pull-up. I can still only perform 1 pull-up. Day 5, we got 2 pull-ups. That was a pleasant surprise by me. I did not think I would see an improvement that fast. The one thing I thought of straight away is that I probably could always do this. I just never pushed myself that far. So I think it is a big mental push here that I pushed myself to do that. Definitely I am working them. I'm getting more confident with them every day, but sometimes it's mind over matter. But something is working, so I kept on going. We got day 5, day 6, day 7, all 2 push-ups. And day 8, we got 3. I was shocked by how fast these were progressing. But when I got that 3 reps, the big trick that I learned here that really helped me is how to scoop. So this is that scooping motion. You are depressing your shoulder blade down and pulling it forward at the same time, literally in that scoop shape like a C, pulling that in That really helped me engage my lat muscle. When I learned how to do that, I was so sore the next few days. Like when I really learned how to use that muscle, like that's your biggest muscle here, that's going to help you the most. You need to be able to use it and engage it properly. That was a game changer for me. So make sure you can practice this. Honestly, even just standing right here, make sure you're depressing the shoulder down, rotating it forward. You can feel it turn on a lot. Practice it just hanging in your dead hang, rotate it forward. You're going to feel it turn on right away. That was a super important technique that I didn't know before, and it really helped me get that pull up. So yeah, I'm so happy with how everything's going. I'm got from 1 pull up to 3 pull ups, and then I went on vacation. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Back to 1. When I went away, I was going to try my best to do pull-ups every day, but look, I'm on vacation. It's not my priority right now. I'm going away, I'm having fun. So I actually did a total of 2 pull-ups over the 5 days I was away. Bear in mind, before that, I was doing 10, 20, 30 things every day. I did 2 over the 5 days. So obviously I wasn't putting in the same work, same effort. And they were tough. I think I got back to 1 or 2 and they felt heavy. They felt like everything I had to give was going up into that pull-up. It took all my energy. It was tough. And I know it was a result of the food, the drink, the vacation, not doing much. But again, you gotta live your life. But despite hitting that little wall, that little barrier, I just kept going. I knew something was working. I was making progress. So I just kept going. I didn't switch anything up in the meantime. I still kept those 3 exercises, and I actually got all the way up to 5 pull-ups by the end of the 30 days. I did not expect to be able to do 5 pull-ups by the end. I thought maybe 3. I think that was my goal. My goal was to get to 3, so I was delighted to pass that and exceed it by 2 more, get to 5. Coming out of this, a couple of things that I learned that I will be using with my clients, that I will be using for other people, that I'll be advising people to do, is negative pull-ups. These changed the game for me. I can do the banded pull-ups fine. Like I said at the start, I plateaued in them. The minute I started the negatives, I was feeling everything. Like I was sore the next day. I had DOMS. I knew that my muscles were working in a total different way that the band just couldn't give to me. I think the bands are brilliant to progress, but I did get stuck at the end of them. Because with the band, when you step into it or when you knee into it, it's popping you up, so you are actually eliminating that first movement. That's why the negatives changed that for me. And the scapulars, because I was using that first pull that I never was doing before. I never used those muscles properly in the pull-up. The other main thing that I knew would probably be the case is staying consistent. So you're not going to get pull-ups if you're doing them once a month. You're not going to get them if you're doing them once a week. You need to be doing them a bit more often. Now, I'm not saying you need to do them every day for 30 days. That's probably unrealistic and unsustainable, but you do need to be training them multiple times in the week if you want to keep going with them. Now, I'm not saying you need to go spend 20 minutes doing them every day. Just work them. Just say you do 2 upper body days a week, do them in those 2 upper body days. If you want to just pop them into the end of your leg day, go for it. But I do think you need to be a bit more on it than once a week. You do need to stay on top of things to get that progress and to see real results. Remember that I am a fitness coach, so if you are interested in working with me, we can work on that form together. We can progress in all areas together. I have a link in the description below if you want to apply for one-on-one coaching with me. I have lots of girls hitting all their goals every day. It is so exciting to see. So if you want to be a part of that, just let me know, fill out that application, and I will reach back out to you via email. So that is pretty much it. I hope that you were able to find some value from this and take something for yourself out of it. Stay consistent. Negative pull-ups, they are my number one thing that I got out of this. I am going to continue still doing them. I am still doing them. I'm now at 6 pull-ups. I'm trying to keep going. I want to get to 10. That is my aim. Never thought I'd be able to do it, but we are. I'm going to set myself that goal. I'm going to keep working on it, and we're going to do it. Tuning in, guys. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and yeah, let me know if you liked it. If you want to see more videos like this helping you with your form and helping you get your goals, I'm happy to help you with that. Thank you. See you soon.